Henry Ford was born on July 30, 1863, in Michigan on a farm. Ford showed early signs of innovation during his youth, and in 1896, Ford built the Quadricycle, his first automobile that featured a small horsepower engine with only forward gear capabilities. In 1903, Ford had his first breakthrough, developing the Model A, as the company began to turn in profits by the end of the year.
1908 was the year that marked Henry Ford's introduction of the Model T. This simple, durable automobile was the first of its kind that was affordable for the general public. Ford sold 15 million Model Ts before ceasing production in May 1927, making it one of the best-selling vehicles of its time and arguably the most famous car in the world. The production of the Model T also led to the introduction of the assembly line to the automotive industry.
July of 1940. With war seemingly on America's doorstep, the Army rushed to find the utility vehicle that would win the war. Originally, American Bantam was awarded the contract, but their inability to meet the Army's demand meant that Willys Overland and Ford were also awarded contracts. However, the Army desired standardization, and thus from the 3 prototypes, a single model was created that was to be produced by Willys and Ford for the rest of the war. In February of 1942, Ford suspended all civilian production to focus solely on military production, and civilian production would not resume until just before the end of the war in July of 1945. But in those years between, Ford produced approximately 280,000 Jeeps.
Ford Motor Company made Wall Street history on January 17, 1956, when it went public on the New York Stock Exchange. 10.2 million shares of Ford stock were made available for the public at $64.50, making the Ford IPO one of the largest in pre-computing history. Since then, Ford stock has been one of the world's most widely held and traded stocks.
In 1964, Ford Motor Company released the Ford Mustang, a car that became a real game changer for the company. Not only was the Mustang aesthetically pleasing with its sleek style, comprised of a long hood and a short deck, its affordable price and customization options really set it apart. It was a car that could be designed to fit whatever the customer wanted. The Ford Mustang was a massive success and came to define the pony car. Ultimately, the Mustang became one of the fastest-selling vehicles in all of history.
In 2009, Ford solidified their status as pioneers in environmental sustainability within the auto industry. They were the first to build a new breed of turbo engines designed to improve fuel efficiency. The EcoBoost engine was the first real competition that hybrid cars would face, pairing fuel efficiency with engine power. Ever since Ford brought the innovative technology of the EcoBoost engine to the table, competitors have rushed to implement fuel efficiency and sustainability strategies into their automobiles. Ford is looking to take their technologies to the next level, with switching to zero-emission vehicles as their ultimate goal.